Remember, the worst thing anyone can do to you in this game is ignore you. If they booing you nonstop, like they're doing Rico Nasty, that means you struck a chord, which means you have a future. We going live from the underground. What up, YouTube? Topaz Yates back with Live from the Underground. Here we go into a particular topic that's happening around the music industry. Usually spend about a half an hour on it before I have to move on and do other things, you dig? And today's particular topic we're going to speak on is that Rico Nasty, her getting somewhat booed nonstop, and she started posting up some tweets that, you know, all but saying that she may harm herself because of this. Well, that's not even like, okay, I understand it's a difficult thing that you were doing. Like she's saying in her tweet, let me read it off right quick. How she's saying, like, yo, it's crazy how I wanted a tour bus my whole life. And now I just want to be on the tour bus crying myself to sleep at night, every night. She for real need at least 2 hours of each day just to cry. Y'all win. And she giving them like a trophy. And I'm not going to read the last one, but y'all can read the last, like that's how you get demonetized. But she is clearly having a lot of issues with this tour. As for those of you who don't know, Rico Nasty is currently on tour with Playboy Carti of all trash acts. Where, like, Playboy Carti is the headlining act, and that's the reason why she's getting booed, because all of these people are so anxious and waiting for Playboy Carti to perform, and they are so heavily pole jockers that they will boo everyone who's trying to entertain them as they wait. Like, Playboy Carti don't have 5 hours worth of music. You understand? Playboy Carti does not have no 5 hours worth of music, but yet they making it feel like, oh, this is the only person that we came here to see, even though it's like a 5-6 hour show. But so they're going to boo everybody, especially somebody new and unique that's doing something completely crazy, which is what Rico Nasty is doing. And I'm not the biggest fan of Rico Nasty's music and her albums. I've made reviews of them. But I recognize somebody who breaks the mold. Somebody who's here to do something unique. Somebody that's here to be themselves. And I give her a lot of props and respect for that, because there's sadly not enough artistry in this game of people that's deciding, you know what, I don't care what's hot, I don't care what you people want to hear, what you claim you want to hear. This is my music. This is what I do. And I have fun making my own stuff. And I'm going to go out there and push it and promote it the way I want to do it. And I respect that. I respect that 1,000, Rico. You just got to understand, not everybody's going to love you for it, especially these people that's only here for Playboy. Like, this is honestly a tour that you probably shouldn't have gone on. Because Playboy Carti's fans are like some of the worst fans out there. Like, and they love to be sending like threats to people all the time. Like little weak threats. I get threats from Playboy Carti fans, and I know they ain't nothing but some little kids that really don't even know good music if it slapped them in the face. You understand? Like, I understand, like, this is the thing that you always hoped to be a part of one day, a tour to travel the world, to actually perform your music for new people, and these people aren't giving you the desired effect. Like, from what I've been seeing, there was one instance where they threw a water bottle at her. There's another one where they booed her. And I think they booed her in LA of all places, which sucked. They threw the bottle at her in Portland. And when they threw the bottle at her, oh, she jumped into the crowd. And I love it. I love that. Like, that's something that all artists, like, welcome to what it takes to be an artist right there, Rico. You think T.I. didn't get stuff thrown at him? Actually, there's videos of it where T.I. stopped the crowd, stopped the music, like, hey, bro, I ain't with that. Y'all want to throw something? I'll come out there in that crowd, fam. I'll put my goons on you or something. But you actually did it. You actually jumped out like, yeah, I'm going to scrap whoever threw that right there. I feel that. You gotta stand up for yourself, clearly. You gotta stand on your own behalf. You gotta be your own individual, be an artist. And the fact that they booing you and doing all of this stuff, it's gonna make you stronger in the long run. This is the type of stuff that makes you great. Now, and you are the only artist who's actually became something that's gotten booed ridiculously. Like, go back to Big Crit. For a lot of people, like Big Crit, who was signed to Def Jam, who actually sold a lot of records, who actually still doing his thing to this day. Many people don't realize that Big Crit got booed when he went to New York performing the song Country-ish. Now, of course, New York don't show love to nobody. You feel me? Especially individuals who love their country roots, because they love to go to everywhere else. Like, how many New York people have you seen come to your city? And I'm in Charlotte. I've seen plenty New York. Well, you know, the big city, and New York is way better than anything here in Charlotte. Charlotte is so slow. Go back. Go back to New York then, if New York is everything. You feel me? Like, that's how I be feeling. But I understand that's your hometown. That's what y'all represent. That whatever, man. But y'all want to come out and boo one of the most talented acts that ended up signing to Def Jam, that ended up doing a lot of really good things in the music industry, which, you know, Jay-Z and everybody that was a part of Def Jam at the time didn't snub him, because he was one of the greatest musicians of that time period, but yet they snubbed him, which sucks. But everybody gets booed, baby. Everybody has their frustrations. Not everybody is coming to, very few people are actually coming to these shows to actually, like, yo, I need to see Rico Nasty. You're not the headliner. You're working your way up to be one. But the fact that you out there on tour getting booed and holding your own and willing to jump into the crowd and going viral because you will scrap out anybody that's disrespectful and all that stuff, that's going to work for you, baby. You are, in fact, building your name by doing this. You are, in fact, becoming a more notable act because you ain't with this nonsense. Yeah, I mean, and Playboy Carti and his whole audience and his whole fan base and all that stuff, they suck, clearly, because, again, they don't know quality music if they slapped them in the face. If they did know, they wouldn't be following Playboy Carti. They sincerely would not be fans of Playboy Carti if they actually knew what good music was. So, do not stress yourself out so much about these individuals. You feel me? Like, how many threats that I've gotten from these people who ain't nothing but some little kids that ain't about nothing in them streets, who ain't gonna fight you if you hop off the stage to fight them. They gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry. That's how these people will be. They just arrogant and they're frustrated because Playboy Carti is a frustrating individual to follow. The more that you look at it, the more you realize, oh, he ain't never dropping no music in so long. And the music that he does drop is complete trash. And then he wants to constantly tease his audience, constantly say, oh, I'm working on something. I'm constantly doing something. And then he really ain't doing nothing, fam. He's a frustrating and difficult artist to be around, to actually try to follow, to actually want music from. And his audience pretty much thrives on that. They thrive on that ignorance, that violence, that dumb stuff that he constantly is up to. You feel me? That's what they want. They want the alphabet people variation of recklessness at all times that Playboy Carti is known to deliver, even though he doesn't deliver good music. Love it or hate it. That's who he is. That's his audience. That's how it all goes. And I don't think your management should have booked you for that in particular. Like, nobody should be touring with Playboy Carti, no matter how many people he have, because his audience is toxic. His audience don't like nobody else. They will roll up and try to fight anybody. They'll roll up on Playboy Carti if they just see him out and about. Like, where's the new music? Where's the new music? Y'all ain't see them videos of that? Like, honestly, Rico Nasty should be on tour with, say, Strange Music, because that audience actually respects artistry of the caliber of which Rico Nasty brings to the table. Like how he does the Clown Town sound, where it's more of super mosh, heavy rock and roll, but rapping at the same time, something that she is very similar with. As they are on tour right now. I believe Ritz is on tour with them right now. Like, they really dropped the ball. Your management team dropped the ball and didn't put you on the tour where you would be appreciated. They put you on the tour where I guess there's more people, but this amount of people really don't have no respect for anybody at all, and they really don't deserve to be performed in front of. You feel me? This is not the right tour for you. But the fact that you out there, you doing your thing, the fact that you ain't backing down from none of these cowards, the fact that you willing to go out and scrap them, this is you showing that you are a star. This is you showing the potential that you have to be great. Like, and I understand, like, it's a difficult path to walk. This is why you see individuals like, there's a whole bunch of like female MCs that's been coming out lately, like Doja Cat, saying how tired she is because of the amount of work and everything that it goes into for her to be as successful as she is today. Who else was it? Was it Tinashe? I don't think it was Tinashe. There's another artist that's been having some frustrations being Coi Leray. Coi Leray is feeling the struggle as well. And I understand it, like, I mean, because y'all just getting a lot of hatred thrown your way. A lot of people really dislike Coi Leray because of how she's representing herself and trying to put on performances and all that. And I mean, I'm not saying she's an amazing artist by no means, but yet she is putting in the work. And the more she puts in this work, the more successful she's going to be. And I think she's actually like being super creative and all of that stuff at the same time. I got all love for Coi Leray. I got all love, that same amount of love for Rico Nasty. Like, sure, you may not have found yourself completely yet. I feel as though your music can become much better the more you feel these emotions of people booing you nonstop for what you do. These emotions, when you begin to pour them into your music, they can actually turn out to being much more for you. This can help you evolve your sound. This can help you become much more than what you are right now. But it's all in how you take it. It's all in how these moments affect you mentally. These moments should affect you on a level of, yo, okay, they don't like me. They dislike my music and all that. All right, but they gonna be forced to hear it though. I'm gonna put it on you though. Y'all gonna see the best performances that I'm ever gonna do. I don't care if you like it or not. I don't care if you rock with me or not at all, bro. I'm here. I'm gonna get my money, one. And two, I'm gonna put on my show the way that I want to so that I can work on myself becoming the best artist that I can possibly be. And if you don't rock with it, whatever. It'll just go viral, me jumping into the crowd if need be. All of this is gonna help you build up. Like that person that you hopped into the crowd to fight, I guarantee you they know who Rico Nasty is. I guarantee you they're going to know who Rico Nasty is for the foreseeable future. And I guarantee you the next time they go to a show and you happen to be there, they ain't going to try you like that. And if they do, they going to be prepared to scrap. This is notoriety. This is what helps build you up. Like, and again, I understand, like, the negative vitriol these people will throw your way. Like, I had the entire fan base of Tyler, the Creator, mad at me for years. They don't really be sending me hate mail like that no more. But man, I got a lot of that. And to be real with you, that's another artist that you probably should have been kind of toying with because he dropped an album. Like, that unique, different style of music that he delivers. It's not heavy on the rock and roll side or the crazy side, like mosh pit type music side. But more than Playboi Carti's fans would respect you. This goes into, again, strategy. The strategy, marketing, being around the audiences that actually will accept you and understanding the trap. Like, there may be a reason why nobody else out there is really, well, I don't know if nobody else is touring with Playboi Carti. I don't know. But I'm sure a lot of people would rather avoid touring with Playboi Carti. Like, it's hard to tour with somebody who you are better than, to be real with you. Like, to be better than an individual like Playboi Carti and you tour with him, but yet he's the headline act. He's the one that people are booing you for. He's the person that everything revolves around, and he's a super flaky kind of individual from what I've been seeing from all the press clippings, from all the news, from everybody out there. Like, this is a difficult show for anybody to go along with. You got to have a certain level of mental fortitude in order to survive this one. And the fact that you've made it this far, Rico, that shows a lot about you. That shows a lot about your integrity. That shows a lot about your strength. It shows that you can do this. Don't get frustrated. Don't give up so soon. Continue to go out there, put on the best performances that you can. Like, you are making waves just off the strength of you standing up for yourself. Don't let anybody else tear you down to the point that individuals have to send you messages. Like, okay, Kehlani sent out a message saying, Rico is a gem of an artist and a person. I hope you know how epic and special you are, Rico Nasty. Juicy J, we love you, Rico Nasty. Oh, I mean, you've left a positive. You have left a positive impression on people that have longer longevity in this game when you look at Juicy J. Juicy J, an individual that I've looked up to for quite some time, the Oscar Award winner, Grammy Award winner, multi-platinum recording artist, producer that have molded the music industry to where it's at now. There's a reason why people keep coming back and using what 3 6 Mafia did before in the past. For Juicy J, even though, you know, he's a legend that's somewhat washed up at this point, that people aren't really looking towards that much for great music, well, to the point that he's saying that he's probably going to retire out of the country in a few years or so. But that man has done a lot in this game. That man deserves a lot of respect from everyone, from generation to generation. Doesn't matter. He had multiple points in the music industry where he was to the forefront of it, like with 3 6 Mafia in the early days, then became 3 6 Mafia when it became So Fly when they pretty much rebranded to a degree to just being Juicy J and DJ Paul and Project Pat as 36 Mafia, and they took that and became on the top level of what the music industry is. And then after that, Juicy J had a whole nother life in the music industry as he signed with Wiz Khalifa and got a lot of pushing, and he actually still doing his thing to this day. Like, it's huge to have someone like Juice give you the cosign and say how much they love you. Like, do not let these fans of Playboi Carti, people who don't have any idea quality music, people who I don't know what drives them to like Playboi Carti, because lyrically he doesn't have it. Delivery, he doesn't have it. Flow, he doesn't have it. His production that he selects doesn't have it. All he does have is an image. And I guess the way he dresses, but I'm not even, like, rest in peace, Virgil. He's nothing close to what Virgil was dropping as far as, like, visuals. People tend to try to tie him to. He ain't nothing close to what Virgil was doing. You feel me? He's hyped for now, but he's one of those artists that could be here today, gone tomorrow, just based off of how he plays his fan base, how he doesn't do anything at all, how musically limited he is. But then again, he could be just like Lil Nas X, just overhyped and promoted and pushed by whoever it is that'll promote and push him, because they know that he has a large audience, and this audience happens to be the audience that everybody is trying to gun for in the commercial industry. These boardrooms want this type of audience. That's why they putting Lil Nas X out there everywhere. That's why all the images and everything that they're putting out there, the music industry, this is the audiences that thrive on that no one else really likes. So don't even trip on that, baby. Don't even trip on any of this, Rico. Like, survive this, and you'll realize all these moves that you've been doing on this tour, because everybody's showing how much they dislike you and your music because they don't know anything about good music. All of this is going to come out and make you stronger. All of this is going to make you a better artist. All of this is going to affect you musically. You understand? It's emotions tied to the music, which is what drive people. If you are able to tie in this depression, this frustration, this anger, tie it into some production, some music that's actually next level. Something like as I said, I'm not a huge fan of her music, but it's this type of pain that helps individual artists evolve their music into something that's accepted across all genres, across all people. You feel me? It's this type of pain that molds you. Like, you gotta turn this lump of coal into some diamonds. Pressure makes diamonds. But that's as long as you don't let it get to you. And these messages that she sent out, it started to show that she's letting it get to her, which there's a polar opposite direction that this can go. You can endure this, succeed through this, become great through this, or you can let it burn you down. Or you can let it completely demolish you to the point that you will never come out again, where your dreams of being a great musician, your dreams of being super successful, paying for things that your family probably need, all of this can go by the wayside if you let them break you. Take it from somebody whose whole job is ultimately making individuals mad, because I give you the realities of how I feel about an individual's music. Take it from me. I ain't never let none of these people break me yet. All the Mac Miller fans who still mad at me to this day, oh, they can hold that L. All the Playboy Cardi fans who Playboy Cardi fans don't like me, but they don't come to me because it's too late now. Like, I know way too much about music for them to even have any kind of argument against me. So therefore, whenever I make a video on him, nobody says anything at all. And it's more part of the cowardice because they'll boo you, but they ain't gonna come at me though. When I'm going to give you the real on Playboy Cardi on why he's such a trash artist. Oh, I'm going to do that. And there ain't nothing you can do or say to me to break me out of this because I know music. I trust in my ears. You guys have no experience with quality music, and that's why you like Playboy Cardi. Now, all of this can come together and make you into a better artist, just like with Coi Leray. Coi Leray, she gets booed everywhere she's going. People like to troll her online. Her music isn't very good either, but when I see things like her doing full choreography, fight scenes during her set that she's performing, like she's performing her heart out on these songs that really aren't amazing all like that, I see the star potential in you. I see that you're not letting anybody get to you, that you are working on your craft, you are fighting to become better, and I'm like, that's why I like Coi Leray, and I think that she can, once she matures as an artist, once she gets better at making music, once she can get away from her father, who's never been that good to begin with, and he just putting her in a position to fail. Once she gets away from all of that and continue to progress in her own way, she's gonna be just fine. Just like you, Rico Nasty. You gonna be alright once you get away from the negative, once you get away from the nonsense of Playboy Cardi's fan base, who fan base is whack. But once you get away from these people, once you get back into your bag, but yet using these experiences that you're having with this whack fan base to craft music that can touch the soul, the spirit of your audience that you already have, and bring in new audiences based on your emotions that you are having tied to the fact that they are booing you nonstop and you want to be great. Once you can take that and mold it and put it into your own music, into your own style, become something much more than what you are now, then you can see much more. Again, your management team is dropping the ball though. Like, you should be on tour with Tech Nine and Ritz and all of them from Strange Music. You shouldn't be on tour with Playboy Cardi. They dropping the ball for you promotion-wise on that. But yet, the fact that they dropped the ball this hard, it shows you that you're a star, because even though you're on the wrong tour, you're going to get booed. These people won't respect your music from city to city, place to place. Even though that's happening, you are still going viral. You are still getting pushed. Like, social media be going ham for you. They recognize that, oh, this is bad that y'all are doing her like this. This is going to lead to so much more for you. So just recognize, we love you out here, man. We love anybody who's coming through trying to bring something diverse, new, unique to the game. Somebody who's true to themselves, who's not following any of the rules, having to be the same trap rapper that we've been hearing thousands of times, everyone following the same wave. We love new people coming out, doing new things, being true to themselves, being unique, being amazing. Now, you're not ready to be great yet. You still got time. But yet, don't cut your time short. Fight. Make it through this. Continue to push forward. Continue to be great in your own eyes. Eventually, the people will catch up. Eventually, you will find your way of making music that no one else can that everybody will respect, that no one can stop, that'll make you into a dope MC. Keep doing your thing, Rico. Anxiously anticipate you becoming the artist that you can be in the next 5 years. Things like this is going to make you, as long as you don't let it break you. But I appreciate everybody that came through for today's Live from the Underground, man. I try to do an episode of this every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursdays, but usually Thursdays is more for the mixtape reviews that I do, and then maybe Fridays as well. I'm definitely gonna be back tomorrow, but about to be right back with some Street Fighter gameplay. Everybody out there, you guys be easy. Appreciate y'all. Love you, Rico. 1.